Ever since I created this channel, I've been inundated with Hawaiian videos on Facebook. Almost all of these videos share a common theme: resentment of Haoles. This covers a variety of subtopics. 1. The unfair initial conquest, colonization, occupation, blah, 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 over a century ago. 2. Restoring sovereignty. 3. Don't need tourism dollars. 4. Don't need Haoles. 5. Haoles don't respect the culture. 6. Haoles are pricing us out. I'm not a historian or a sociologist, but if I could just make some basic observations. A few 100,000 people running around in loincloths on prime real estate is a conquest waiting to happen. You can't fight progress in a loincloth. This is like fighting the wind and the waves. If grumbling about it more than a century later from your new stance of modernization makes you feel better, great. But now it's too late to do anything about it. The notion of now having sovereignty after you've already become a state of the United States is unbelievably absurd. You can't seriously have any realistic hope for that. As a people, as a society, I see guys standing on the side of the road incoherently ranting against Haoles. This is not a picture of group competence. There's no indication of institutional capacity. I think this sovereignty nonsense is all just a big excuse. We're failing because we don't have sovereignty. The plundering Haole is keeping us down so he can commodify our culture and deplete our resources. What a bunch of baloney. You're putting all of your energy into fabricating and embellishing and perpetuating this big, pitiful narrative. If you were somehow magically granted sovereignty, you wouldn't know what to do with it. You'd fail even harder. You want to see the real source of your problems? Go look in a mirror. Look at the bottle that's always within arm's reach. And while you're at it, stop retelling this scientifically disproven, ridiculous tale about natives having a genetic deficiency for metabolizing alcohol. It's the most horseshit thing I've ever heard in my life. Even if it were true, wouldn't this be a clue to stop drinking? I have a genetic deficiency for metabolizing alcohol. What are you, retarded? What would Hawaii be without Hawaiians? A much better place. One thing Hawaii has zero need for is snarling, belligerent Hawaiians lurking in the shadows. This contributes exactly nothing to Hawaii. You have aloha, but only for yourselves. It doesn't extend to anyone else. Guess what? I don't have aloha for you. I'm tired of you. You don't need tourism dollars? Are you joking? This is a super bullshit fantasy. Hawaii is entirely dependent on tourism. Yes, you survived for thousands of years without tourism, making poi and paddling around in canoes. You think you can manage modern society on your own without Haoles? I seriously doubt it. I know there are Hawaiian intellectuals. You have celestial navigators. You have expert konane players, like Kapina, the bare-butt bad boy. But these guys on Facebook are as dumb as a sack of coconuts. I don't know where the intellectuals are, but they're not on Facebook, wherever they are. After reading my comments, Hawaiians accuse me of hating on them. I don't hate anyone, but they do. They see white and they turn purple with rage. If anything, I pity them, going through life bitter and grudged out. This is no way to live. But you gotta live this way somewhere else. You're ruining Hawaii. And it's not everyone. Some Hawaiians urge their fellow islanders to move on and get with the program, get a job, stop drinking, stop being professional victims. But the vast majority can't go 10 minutes without raging against Haoles, their convenient scapegoat for their failings. I hear a lot of well-rehearsed speeches about who doesn't belong in Hawaii. Your ancestors weren't Hawaiian, so you don't belong here. You know who doesn't belong? You. You know who does belong? Responsible adults who have education and jobs. Newsflash! Ancestors don't pay rent. Ancestors don't pay taxes. Ancestors are dead and have no bearing on who belongs. This endless shit about Haoles not respecting your culture. Maybe your culture takes up too much space. In particular, all these bullshit sacred zones. You can't turn around without trespassing in a sacred zone. Hawaiians can go there anytime they want. No problem at all. But the moment a haole sets foot in there, it's the crime of the fucking century. Stop acting like you own the place. Newsflash, you fucking don't. Haoles are pricing you out. Yes, this is a natural, beautiful, rightful, and most welcome process, long overdue. The sooner you leave Hawaii, the better. Then civilized people can live there without being subjected to your sour grapes and Hawaiining. Go somewhere on the mainland where you can drink as much as you want, don't have to work too hard, and can afford the rent. This is where you belong. Not hanging around upscale Hawaiian neighborhoods, being a nuisance. Not being a 40-year-old still living with your parents. Incredibly, the same people raging against haoles are now asking them for donations for hurricane relief. Forget what I said a few hours ago about not needing shit from scum of the earth haoles. I was just joking. What? You thought I was serious? No. Go ahead and send us your money right now. Unbelievable.